Hello, my name is Charles Arndt, and I'm giving my persuasive speech on why you should become an organ donor. In the year 2013, 28,000 transplants were performed. Although that sounds like a wonderful amount, thousands died that year from the lack of donors. As you can see here, this green line represents the number of people that actually donated their organs in 2013. That number is 14,257. Okay? This red line represents the number of people that received organ donations. 28,954, almost 29,000, so it's not too bad. But way up here on this gray line is 121,272. That's a huge difference. And that number is the number of people that actually died because they were needing an organ transplant and they couldn't receive it. So just by you becoming an organ donor, you can help save up to 8 lives on your own. So how many times have you had family or close friends in the hospital or even heard a story and you have been told that if they would have had a match for a transplant, they would have survived? Or they had been on the waiting list for 5, 6, 7, 8 months now, but they are close to death because they cannot find a match. Have you ever just wanted to be able to help out? You have the power to take these steps by becoming an organ donor and help out people in these types of situations. I had become interested in the topic of organ donation because through reading testimonies and stories online, it gave me the perspective that this is something helpful and it can help leave you with a great reward. And actually, I know someone that I used to go to church with about 20 years ago. My dad told me that she had a transplant. I never knew that. And if she would not have had that transplant, she would have died. You know, and she gained an extra 18, 19, 20 years of her life because of that, and you know, she's still alive now. So why do we need organ donors? Each day, an average of 79 people receive organ transplants. However, an average of 21 people die each day waiting for transplants that just cannot take place because there's a shortage of donated organs. Think about it as you sit and watch a 2-hour movie. During that time, more than 20 people could have been added to the waiting list. How many of you would be willing to help save someone's life? We have the choice. It is up to us. It is up to us to start making a difference. And you might be thinking that you're too old to become an organ donor. Age actually really doesn't matter when it comes to this. 35% of donors last year were over the age of 50. 35%. That's a huge amount. And actually, believe it or not, a 92-year-old man from Texas, from Keene, Texas, Carlton Blackburn, donated his liver once he passed away. He was 92 years old, and his liver was still good. So a 92-year-old man, 92-year-old organ donor, was able to help save someone's life. So by becoming an organ donor, like I said before, you can help save to 8 people's lives, and then you would have an awesome story to tell. And then I know what most people are thinking, that you have to be dead to be able to donate organs. And that is not true. You can actually donate one of your 2 kidneys. I'll just go ahead and pull up this chart. You can donate one of your 2 kidneys, your lungs, and your eyes. Skin, your bone marrow, blood, your liver, and a few other stuff. Your kidney donation, that is the most common within live donors today. Tissue donations can be done by living donors, as long as bone and bone marrow as well. Both blood and bone marrow can even be donated more than once, since they are regenerated and replaced by the body after donation. And you can actually do this by going to a LifeShare bus or trailer, either on base around Bossier or Shreveport. You can go in there, donate blood, and even after that, they'll give you a treat. Now, imagine yourself in the shoes of someone needing an organ donor. Imagine yourself needing a kidney and not being able to find a match. How would you feel when your doctor told you that you are on the waiting list and there's nothing that you can do about it but just wait? Every time you visited the doctor, he told you that you were slowly moving up on the list, but he couldn't make any promises that you could actually get your transplant that you needed. Imagine how lifeless you would feel because of that. You would think that there was no hope. But now imagine yourself with the opposite situation of you needing a kidney and actually receiving one. How would you feel if your doctor came in and told you that he found a match for you? You would feel excited and know that there is hope. Becoming an organ donor isn't easy, but the cause of knowing that you helped someone can make a huge difference. How do you become an organ donor, you might ask? With all the people in the world dying due because of them needing transplants or not having blood, we have the power to change that, like I said before. You can start saving lives today. You can go to LifeShare and donate blood, like I said before. You can also become an organ donor on your license. And also, you can go online to become an organ donor at www.organdonor.gov. If you make these steps, you would be a huge help to the people that are on the waiting list. And who knows, you might one day actually need an organ donation. So I will end my speech. Oh yeah, this is also a donor card that you could get if you go through the organdonor.gov. You can get this card, have it in your wallet, and you can also so that way if you're in a car accident or something like that and they find that, they'll know once you pass on that that you are going to become an organ donor. But you can also have it on your license as well. So, keep calm and become an organ donor.